All righty. Great day, everybody. Great day. Thank you all for joining us and watching the Greatest South Fulton's Commerce Convo. I am Kathy Hood, and I am a board member of the Greatest South Fulton Chamber, and also I am VP of Marketing and Events. Right. So this Commerce Convo is been phenomenal. We started this just this year, and it was something new that we added for the chamber, and we absolutely love it. We've been having fun bringing on businesses that are part of the chamber, our members, and coming on and just sharing great information, just having great convos, right? We're having great conversations. And so for this conversation, it is not going to be any different. We absolutely, I can say we, but I'm going to speak for me. I absolutely love Vincent Cain, and I just appreciate him accepting my invitation to be on Commerce Convo today. So welcome, Vincent. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Awesome.
And again, I am honored to be here, and I didn't pay you to say all that. But I love the relationship as well, and just how we're able to work together to impact our small business community.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll touch on, I'm a financial inclusion leader with Truist Bank. And you're saying, so what does that mean? Well, I help take the conversations that happen in Publix and Kroger, and we have them in churches, nonprofit organizations, community groups, chambers, places where these conversations do not happen, whether it be on the personal side or the small business side.
Okay.
I love small business, and I love my small business partners, and chambers are a way for our small businesses to grow and grow together. So I won't spill it all in the very beginning, but I'm blessed to be able to do that for our South Fulton community, and then bring along friends and partners and teammates along the way. So
Absolutely.
that's what I enjoy doing.
That is awesome. So, Vincent and I go way back. I won't say way back, but we go way back. Right. So we've been knowing, and guys, we our relationship, we hit it off right away. Vincent and I, the chamber, Diane. So, kudos to Diane for allowing us to do these things that we're doing, these brand new things that we're doing for the chamber. But yeah, so let me. So I love when you said having the conversations, taking the conversations from Kroger, or from just a flyby, what you call those impromptu conversations, and you're taking them around the city, or whatever. Just again with the different partners. So what is it? What is the actual message that Truist Bank, you representing Truist Bank, is wanting to get out to the small businesses? I know as a whole, but I'm speaking about South Fulton right now.
Okay, okay. Oh no, I understand. I understand. I mean, South Fulton. I mean, y'all are my home,
Okay.
and I hope that a lot of folks are able to just hear and participate as we move forward. But Truist as a whole, you know, we are about inspiring and building better lives and
Mm-hmm.
communities. And I'm fortunate to say that I put a spin on that by the way of sharing financial knowledge. So whether it be around small business, whether it be around generational wealth,
Mm.
whether it be around buying a home for the first time, I have the specialist. I call myself the connector
Okay.
because I may be connecting just like what a chamber does. If I know somebody on one side of the city that's doing something and I know somebody on the other side that's doing the same thing, maybe we can connect and do and impact everybody in between.
Mm.
And that's been like my lifelong passion. So being able to work with South Fulton Chamber, it was like family, and calling Diane, calling you, and just all that's happening in this community. I tell you, y'all, if y'all don't know Kathy, if you text her, she's gonna respond right back, and that's at 8:05 in the morning. So I appreciate that. Nobody responds like that. And but when we have something that is beneficial for our community, it's about sharing it with those around you in any way that we can. And what we do at Truist from the small business space, we have a dedicated team to small business owners, where as I teach around your business finance basics and separating personal and business finances and then borrowing for small business, I have a team where you don't even have to go into a
Oh
branch.
wow.
Now, we want you to come into our branches and meet with we're Camp Creek, Cascade, College Park, um, Union City. We're all right in our footprint. But as a small business owner, you're focusing on running your business. And one gentleman that you're going to hear from, his name is Terrence Albritton. And Albritton, many of you may already know his name because he's been a part of the chamber for
Mm-hmm.
years. But he's a close friend of mine and dedicated all day long. That's what he does, is speak to and help small businesses. And it's through a virtual connect, but that allows you to be where you are and focus on your business. And when we talk about what the chamber is doing around our small businesses. See, when I first learned how to network, the first place I went to was the chamber because I said, you know what? I may not know a whole lot of anything, but I know I need to be in the
Right.
room. If you're not in
Come
the
on.
room, then somebody else is in the room. And that's what it's about. You've got to be, you may not know anybody, but the second time you come, that same person is saying the exact same thing. Like, I recognize them. And the third time you come, they may walk up to you, or you may walk up to them and say, I recognize you from
Mhm.
last time, and even ask you about your business. But then they may want to introduce you to another business that's in
That's
the
right.
room. It's about being in the room. And one thing that I was just telling uh, Miss Kathy and Dr. Lisa is when it comes to when we start our own businesses, we want to be the CEO. We want to start out as the 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 president. But when you start your own business, you need to be the CMO, the chief marketing
Mm-hmm.
officer, because you may be the president, the CEO, but if nobody knows you, where you going?
Exactly.
What you doing? You've got to be focused on your marketing. And so, one thing that I'm fortunate and that I'm blessed with the partnership of Miss Kathy, Dr. Lisa, and Diane with the Chamber, we've started a small business academy. Every fourth Wednesday of the month for the rest of the year is virtual. So, you don't have to leave your office. You can drink your
That's
own
right.
coffee, you can eat your own food, but it's focused around small business, whether it be the basics. We kicked it off last week talking about business finance basics, making sure that you may have gotten a business in a box. You don't know what your insurance looks like. You don't know what your merchant services look like. So we want to review that with
Mm-hmm.
you such that you're not paying too much and that you're moving in the right direction. But then as we also move forward, our next one this month in April, fourth Wednesday, we've got our own Miss Kathy and Dr. Lisa that are going to be talking about marketing your business. Like I said, you got to be the CMO. And that's what I enjoy doing, bringing the specialists on to speak specifically around that. We'll touch a little bit around some of the basics, but you got to make sure you're marketing and in the right places and utilize your business partners, your chamber partners to help do that. And that's what it's all about. And that's kind of my passion of how I feel that we are building this business community. So I'm excited about that. Stay tuned for it. Check your emails when you see it. Hopefully they got my photo up this time because the guy that was like this, that wasn't me, y'all. That wasn't me. I don't know what that was, but I'm a part of it, and then we've got some of my own teammates from the bank that are also a part of it that are trying to just share this information and and what we talk about every single day. And I'm blessed to be able to do
Now
this.
that is
Hmm.
awesome. Thank you, Vincent. Now, a couple of things that you said that I really, really love, and I think that's I'm just that's just who I am. I'm a connector as well. I love to connect people who are who needs each other, and so it's
Yeah.
so funny how we talk about um, Dr. Lisa and I have a business partnership called Bestie Finder. And then just helping
Mm,
people how to when you find your bestie, not not just in I mean we're talking about your bestie in life, but we're talking
yeah.
about your bestie in business, your bestie in ministry and
Yep.
everything. And so when you're talking about connecting, finding that right person that you can do business with, and so there's a whole nother
Yes.
psychology behind all of that. But I love it,
Mm,
and then you also said about being in the room, that networking. All those things are the very
mm,
thing that we are really honing in on for the next couple of months, right? Just helping people to understand the importance of networking, the importance of marketing, the importance of selling your business. So
Mm,
Terrence brought up about sales, and so we all of this is just going full circle, and we are absolutely loving it because next month also we
mm.
have what we call our small business week. So we will have a small business week, and it's going to be for 3 days in 1 week. And so one of those days you'll be definitely getting an invite. I think I mentioned it to you, but I'm excited about all of that. And so for us to help these businesses be successful, with the pandemic happening, everything has switched, it's shifted. So we just providing information and education to help people to shift with what's going on.
You know, I'll say that in addition to Small Business Week, next month is also Small Business
Mm,
Month. And we as a bank are taking a holistic and total approach to making sure that we are catering and serving to our small business communities. And the key word is community. Just like when you go to
mm-hmm,
buy a house, you have your realtor, you have your bank, you have maybe your CPA, you've got your community around you to help guide you through
mm-hmm.
that process. Well, the same goes for your small business. Make sure that you've got your CPA, make sure you've got your Kathy Hood, make sure that you have your Vincent Cain. I don't speak in third person, but you got your bank and just folks and specialists that see this every day, experience it every day, and as we talk to clients, as we talk to our peers, we see some things that may arise where we could have
Mm-hmm.
navigated around. And just like how it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a community to
That's right.
run your business. And we have to make sure that we have the right trusted individuals in our business community around us. And I tell people all the time, when it comes to like my teammates internally, if I can't do business with them personally, I'm not going to recommend them to you. So I put myself in
Mm-hmm.
your shoes if I want to introduce you to someone that I know is going to take genuine care of you. And you got to think about that even as you're working with others, but also think about that as you're referring people. They may not ask you for anything. I never ask for anything. I just try to be the connector and a resource. But as they may ask you for something,
Right.
that's building trust. And when you're sending them folks that are genuinely going to have their best interests in mind, they're going to remember you. And that's when they'll call you one day and say, hey, you know what? I got this happening, or I have this other business that has a need for this. And they'll go straight to you. So that's my way of building our business community. So I'm grateful
Awesome.
for it.
Well, this has been
Mm,
great because now, because with me, all kind of thoughts and questions coming to my head, and we can definitely talk for another 15 minutes. And so we try to keep these, as short as possible because we know that what is it, the attention span of people are, they don't sit still long enough to
yeah.
listen to the whole message. But we just appreciate the ones
Yeah.
that have stopped in and listened in on this convo. And guys, I'm just saying, look, you want somebody around you, just like he just said, you build your whole community around with people that understand your vision, and definitely willing to help, and you're building
Yes.
that trust inside of that group, and we definitely are building that inside the chamber, and so we are so appreciative that we are
Yes.
partners with you, Vincent and Truist Bank, and the things that we want to do that we are doing for these small businesses in the
Mm,
inside of the chamber. So we are super excited for everything that you're doing, and we appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for joining me today. And again, we're going to be following up with you for Small
mm.
Business Month, and so because we got some
Yes.
exciting things going on for one of those weeks. All right, so be on the lookout.
Mm. All
All
right.
right,
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
thank
My
you
calendar
so
is
much.
your
Look,
calendar.
Dr.
So I appreciate it. And
Okay.
everybody else that's on the
Look,
line,
I was
just
about
let
to
me
say,
know.
Dr. Lisa said, don't be, don't be talking to me as talking as if I'm on the screen because she know I have a conversation with her in a heartbeat. But Dr. Lisa, you heard it with your own ears. He said his
Okay.
calendar is our calendar. So hey, all right, awesome. Thank you
Yep.
again, Vincent. I
Mm.
appreciate you. Appreciate
All
you.
right.
This was You're
No
welcome.
problem. Thank you all. You take care.